What's up, Leos? How are you guys doing? This is going to be your September 2020 general reading for the month, your monthly reading. Um, when I was doing my pre-shuffle, I just want to say that I was feeling you guys are, all right, I always write down notes so I don't forget what I go through, but kind of looking for self-protection and at the same time, like you're kind of pulling away subconsciously from someone, or someone's doing that to you. Like they want that connection, but the self-protection and the pulling away is almost like a reflex at this point in your life for some reason. Like maybe someone's been hurt, you or your partner. We'll see what's going on with this. I mean, generally my readings go towards love. By the way, thank you for watching a Stella K video. Remember, this is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with you. So just take what you can and throw the rest away. I do try to connect with everyone. I try to talk to all my subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe because I'm always open to you guys day or night for, simple questions, maybe not full readings, but I do give out readings. All the information's below for personal readings if you do want one. I do give out free Friday readings and also free decks at the end of the month, so wait till the end of the reading to find out how to get those. Remember, this is for any Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And also, we all have feminine and masculine energy. So if I say he, she, king, queen, they, him, whatever, we all have feminine and masculine energy. Also, energies are interchangeable. So just remember that these, if you interchange the stories, if I say they or you, whatever fits you best, just make that your story, but don't make it your story if it's not your story. Because I pick up on energies, not specific people or, genders. I pick up on energies, and we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. So just remember, if I say king, if you're a more masculine woman, it could be you. You have a more feminine man, or you're a more feminine man, that, you could be a queen. So just remember that. All right, let's get started with your September 2020 tarot reading for the month. All right, so the Three of Wands right here. Three of Wands is kind of like waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like this month you're waiting for those ships to come in because it's like you're looking for that connection, but you're kind of blocking yourself from it for self-protection reasons. Like, or your partner is doing that, or the person that you're thinking of. I just kept getting like this self-protection mode, and it's like blocking you, and it's pulling you away from a connection because you're scared almost, or your partner's scared. So I just want you to know that that's what I felt. But let's pull the cards and see what's going on. All right, I'm gonna do a 9-card spread instead of my 7-card spreads that I normally do. I do 9 cards for my clients, so for monthlies I'll be doing my 9-card spread. All right, so for your recent past, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. There's not going to be a whole lot of regret going on. In the past, you're not regretting your actions. You feel like they're justified. We'll, of course, clarify all these, but I feel like you or your partner felt justification in whatever it was, and I feel like it's almost like pulling away because of that self-protection mode is what's making you feel justified in whatever happened. Then we have the Seven of Wands. When we're talking about the Seven of Wands, this is your energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. We're talking about, like fighting someone that isn't there. Like you're fighting a demon almost, but it's not a person. You think it's a person you're fighting, but really it's fighting yourself. Like it's fighting those demons or those self-conscious thoughts or the things that have happened to you in your past, and you're fighting those things. And I feel like you kind of need to bring it to center and figure it out, and maybe even talk to somebody about it. So if you do have a problem with this and you are in self-protection mode because you are fighting off like these past feelings, or you have fear about things, it doesn't come into your present relationship. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is definitely taking a break. This is your recent past. Let's go into your present energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is kind of cutting something out of your life. what I need you, what I'm hoping will be cut out of your life is that self-protection mode and to open yourself up a little bit more. I know as a Leo and as a fire sign, sometimes that can be really hard to open up, but to have a very um, close relationship with a person, sometimes it has to be done. Then we have the Hierophant. Okay, when we're talking about the Hierophant, it could just be a Taurus you're dating, but it could also just mean like an authority figure, or you really respect this person, a mentor, a teacher. It means wisdom. It's bringing something more into your life, a higher level than just yourself. If it has to do with your job, you could be dealing with like a corporation or something. Okay, another major arcana, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you definitely right now in your recent energy, you have the ability to make this wheel spin any way you want it to. You can make it go forwards with this relationship, you can make it stand still, or you can make it go backwards. This, you have free will. When I look at the Wheel of Fortune, I think free will. I think this is, you got to spin it, and you can spin it any way you want and stop it where you want to. It's kind of like the Price is Right thing. Like you spin it, but you actually have control over which number it lands on. I know that's a really weird analogy, but it just came into my head. I don't know. All right, future energy. Five of Wands. Okay, this can be a little bit of conflict. So when you have the Five of Wands, this can be a little bit of conflict. Again, your energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leos. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is like, an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, coming from you at you with a small offer. Remember when I throw out these signs, any sign can match. It doesn't matter which sign you're thinking of, or your person is, or your person of interest. Like, we pretty much always have them all on the board at the end of a reading. But this is somebody that, is giving you maybe a somewhat of a smaller offer, but nonetheless giving you an offer. A very ambitious, very sensual, very stable. Pentacles are always stable. And then you have the Queen of Cups to end up the month. This is like, the most nurturing, loving woman in the deck. She's the most loving queen. She's nurturing, she's feminine, she's abundant. This is you, or this is your partner. This is where you end up. And we're going to clarify all this. But I feel like, ending up with that Queen of Cups is all going to depend on you. Kind of letting these self-defenses down because of your past. You feel like you're a little bit wounded. And that self-protection mode in you is up right now. Or in your partner, like one or both of you may have this self-protection mode, and you need to kind of come out of the self-protection mode in order to have this productive relationship, even if it's in business and you're here for business. Like, it's almost like you guys are like battling towards each other just because you're protecting yourselves and protecting your ideas, your heart, your mind, your thoughts, your life, period. Like, and that's not a great place to be at. Sometimes we just have to have, that leap of faith and cut things out we know are bad for us, but take the leap of faith on the things we know that are good for us. And I feel like that's really what you guys need to do. Okay, so we're waiting for our ships to come in. What ships are we waiting for to come in? Okay, the Five of Swords. Again, this is conflict, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're definitely waiting for some conflict to pass. And then the Three of Wands. On top of the Three of Wands, you're definitely waiting for those ships to come in. Don't just wait. Sometimes you can make those ships come in. Be a magnet for it. And then you get the Two of Cups. That's soulmate energy. You're waiting for your soulmate to come in. Okay? You want this soulmate to come towards you. You may know them, you may not. We'll go through it. All right, Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody is not feeling regretful about an action or something that happened. Let's see what's going on here. The Hermit, going internal. This is major arcana. This is going internal. This is taking your time and using your intuition to really know what's right. And I feel like when you don't regret something, sometimes you shouldn't regret it. But it's up to you to go internal and use that intuition right now. And maybe take a couple days to yourself. Try to relax, even if you can just get an hour and a night and become that hermit. Like, think about the things that have gone on. And if you regret something, then regret it. But I don't feel like you do. I feel like you feel like you're making the right decisions in your recent past. You did feel like you were making the right decisions. That's the Five of Wands, though. That's more conflict. We have a lot of fives right now. on the board. This is a lot of conflict going on. So this may be quite a serious reading, but I feel like it's going to be helpful for your soul. Then we have the Page of Swords. This is definitely, pages are messages. This is a very honest message, but an impulsive message. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy definitely could be dealing with an air sign. But when you have those impulsive messages, sometimes we don't regret them until a little bit later after we think about it. And always put yourself in the other person's shoes. This is what Spirit's telling me right now. For you Leos this month, that this is going to resonate with, I need you to put yourself in another person's shoes. And if you said anything hurtful, or if they've said things that are hurtful to you, like you both kind of need to put each other in each other's shoes and think about how it would feel to be there if you really want to make this relationship work. Because I'm feeling like, because there's so much conflict, this is definitely a love or a family reading. Just remember, take the parts of this that's going to fit with you. All right, a recent past again. We have the Seven of Wands. That's like kind of like fighting demons. Because if you see this guy, he's fighting sticks, but no one's holding those sticks. It's fighting yourself. It's fighting those inner demons. The Queen of Cups. Maybe you might have a hard time letting yourself be that Queen of Cups, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And you might be a little, because of that self-protection mode, you're not letting the love flow. Like, you're not letting it out, but you want that 10 of Cups. You're fighting the 10 of Cups right now. Something that's going on in your life and in this relationship is making you fight this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is like, happy home, happy love. It's happy family and a lot of love. And you're almost fighting it right now because you're scared that if you let that happen to you, it will be taken away. You may be a divorcee, you may be a single parent, so it may scare you a little bit when you have feelings for someone. Just don't let it. Don't let your past get in the way of your future. All right, Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Definitely feeling like in the recent past you were not talking to someone, or you were left out on the cold, or they left you out in the cold, or you left them out in the cold because of the self-protection mode. I just can't get the self-protection out of my head. Like, you guys, somebody is guarding their heart, like, and putting a steel cage around it that doesn't even have bars. It's just like flat iron, like, around the heart, because they are scared to death that they may be hurt again. And if that's you, I need you to let that down. But this break right here is a good thing in your recent past. I hope you really took it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with the Four of Swords. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. Because if you do that, you actually can come up with a plan to work together with someone. You can absolutely work together with this person to make this relationship or this work or this family work, and go towards your favor. Because then we have major arcana of temperance. You're going to have balance in this relationship. You're looking for balance. You need balance. But the cage has to be dropped around your heart. You can't be afraid of what happened in the past to happen again. Just because something happened before, it doesn't mean it's going to happen to you again. Open your heart. And then we get the King of Wands. This is kind of like my sexy time king. When I look at the King of Wands, yes, he's stable. Yes, he goes after what he wants. But I feel like he's very passionate. This is like my passionate king. Like, this is what I like. That's what I like to call him in my readings. He's my passion king. So maybe like being a little bit more passionate could help you or your partner let their defenses down to let love in a little bit. All right, recent energy. Right now, your present energy is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? Something needs to be cut out of this relationship, and what it is that steel cage around your heart. That's what I'm feeling. All right, Eight of Wands. This is messages going back and forth and back and forth. Since you're a fire sign, I really want you to think about what you say before you put messages down and you push that send button, or before you say things, maybe even write down bullet points so you know exactly what you want to say and make sure it's nothing hurtful. And I hope your partner does the same thing for you. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. I think, do we already have this? Seven of Pentacles? this is frustration about building it. This is, it's more effort is needed. It's just, it's frustrated because more effort's needed. Your partner knows more effort's needed, but both of you are being stubborn right now because either one or both of you has a cage around your heart. Okay. And then we have the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We're talking about the Six of Swords. This is, leaving the familiar behind and going towards something new. That's what I'm feeling about this card right now. Normally I just say like going towards cooler waters. But right now I feel like it's leaving the old behind and the familiar behind and really like pushing the reset button on your heart and not letting old things get in the way of something new. All right, we have the Hierophant. This is like, this can be a serious relationship. This can mean marriage. This can mean, an authority figure. This can mean someone you just really look up to. A lot of things. It could just mean a Taurus. But let's get to it and see what's up. All right, Eight of Cups. That's walking away. Okay, if you're walking away right now, it's because of the cage around your heart. Five of Cups. You're going to regret walking away if you do. If you walk away because you're upset or your partner does, they're going to regret it. It's going to be a huge regret. It's going to be a huge mistake because then we get the Three of Swords right here. Someone will end up in heartbreak and they're going to regret breaking that person's heart. Because whenever I get regret right before this, it doesn't mean the person that's heartbroken is going to regret it because they're heartbroken. They didn't want this to happen. The person that did it is going to regret it. Okay? And we have walking away, regret, and then the Three of Swords. So whoever hurt someone else, they are going to regret it to like the depths of their souls. All right? So if that's you, like don't think you're going to push this person into like don't play games with them. Like definitely just be open and honest a little bit at a time. Like yeah, don't like flood them with emotions in one conversation. But I mean, if you like you're going to regret it if you walk away from this person. And they will regret it if they walk away from you. And their heart will hurt more than yours ever would. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. How are we going to make this wheel turn? All right, Two of Wands, crossroads right now. We really need to decide, like, what we want to do. Like, this is options and decisions. Like, what are we going to do? Are we going to, like, drop this cage? Are we going to drop the facade? Are we going to really open our hearts and push reset and forget what happened to us in our past and move forward? All right, Knight of Pentacles. That's Knight of Pentacles number 2, right? Yeah, we have it over here too. Okay, that may be a small offer, but it's still an offer, and it's going to have to start small because when someone's wounded, you have to start small with them. And I feel like strength, major arcana. I was just going to say you need to be strong to do that, but here we go. We got strength right here. That could be just you're dating a Leo, but you definitely are going to have to be strong through this relationship. This is going to be a toughie if this is something you want to keep. This is going to be very tough if it's something you want to keep. Okay, hold on. Those are going to be our next couple cards. Okay, so we got right here. All right, so to clarify, the Five of Wands for your future is the Six of Wands. So the Five of Wands is conflict, okay? When we're talking about the Six of Wands, this is victory. So you're going to have victory in the conflict. But which way are you going to have victory? Two of Pentacles, you're going to have the option to juggle or to make the decision. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And to put away, to make justice. Another major arcana. It's going to be up to you. This could just be a Libra, but it's going to be up to you to make this, justified decision. Like to stay, say yes or nay, or go, or, what are you going to do? Stay. It's really going to come all up to you to really, you got to drop this cage around your heart. I just can't stop thinking of self-protection. Like you guys may be thinking this other person's hurting you, not realizing that it could have something to do with you. And I hate when I have to give readings like this, but I have to be honest for the people that need these messages. Because this is where it becomes, the hardest messages are the ones that you really need to listen to. Don't just look for the titles that have the happy endings. Look for the ones that you feel like are real and really taken our advice as readers, even though we're YouTube readers. If this doesn't resonate at all with you, there's so many good YouTube readers, but I really feel like there's some Leos out there that need to hear this message, to drop this cage, to stop the self-protection, because you need that connection. Like, you want that connection so bad, but your self-protection is like pushing people away because you're not letting them in. And you're having all this conflict because of it, because you're being impulsive, and you need to stop that and just think things through, because this is a soulmate. So yes, you're going to learn something from this relationship, and it's not going to be, soulmates are never easy relationships. They're people we learn from, whether it's a family member or a lover. But at the end of the day, like, always try to bring justice into it and make sure, everything is fair. Fair is fair, and don't ever try to, like, get back at anyone. That's one thing that Spirit wants me to say. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Again, small offer. So maybe you're going to have to, like, accept this small offer. Let's see what it is. The Tower moment. Okay, so another major arcana. This small offer may bring on a Tower moment. Let's see if it's going to be good or bad. All right, Page of Pentacles. It's going to bring on, again, a message that's, again, going to be something small. It may bring on a Tower moment for you, but it's a beginning, okay? So don't get mad if it's not what you want to hear, because then you get the Page of Cups. I think if your person sees you have, like, patience in dropping the cage, and they drop the cage around their heart, and the self-protection, we almost feel like it's both of you, because I'm feeling feminine and masculine energy both having this issue. This Ace of Cups is on its way. I mean, it's gonna go, you're gonna go through hell to get it. But, the Ace of Cups is worth going through hell for sometimes. Don't fight with a person over it. You have to remember to be kind at all times, even when you're fighting. Get your point across, but in a kind way, and in a very adult, mature way. Okay? Because then you get the Queen of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, water energy, and she is the most nurturing, loving queen in the deck. Eight of Swords, you're a little blindfolded to that right now, or your partner is. Doesn't mean you're going to be, because that Ace of Cups is there. And then we have the Three of Cups. We're going to have some celebration. All right, more water energy. Definitely could be dealing with a water sign. And then the Seven of Cups. So this is options and choices. So really this month, like, I feel like this reading is almost about, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's all about free will. About dropping that cage. Stop thinking about past situations. Stop thinking if you're going to get hurt. Don't think about other people when you think about this person, or what other people might think about you because of this person. No more facades. No more looking over your shoulder. You want this connection. You wouldn't be watching this if you didn't want this connection. Have, a series of small conversations. And I say that to everyone because I feel like those huge heart-to-heart sometimes can be a blow up with fire signs, because you guys can get emotional, just like us air signs can, like me. But this cup of love is there, and this is a soulmate. And it's going to be a lot of hard work, and it's going to take a lot of patience and a lot of, conflict. But I feel like you guys can get there, because you have that Ace of Cups. All right. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, red flags is what I was talking about. Cage around the heart. Let down your guard a little bit. It is safe for you to love. Open up your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Open your heart up. Drop the cage, and don't be afraid that just because one person was bad to you, or even 5 people were bad to you, doesn't mean this person is going to be the same. Wedding. This involves marriage. I don't feel like you're getting married in the next month in September. If you are, congratulations, but I feel like since this is a soulmate, if you guys can get through all of this to get to this Ace of Cups right here, like, you guys are winners, and you can get through anything. All right, I'm sorry that wasn't the happiest reading, but it definitely is going to help you guys that needed to hear that message. Thank you for watching a Stella K video. Don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe and just put your name and push the like button underneath your sign, you're in the drawing indefinitely for the Friday readings. I give free Friday readings every Friday. And at the end of the month, I pick 3 people for 3 decks of cards that come with readings and also instructions on how to use the decks. All right. Thank you so much for watching our video. Guys, you can do this. You can get through this month. You just really got to think yourself through. Drop that cage around your heart and just open it up and say F the past, because that's what we say at Stella K. We say F the past. Okay? Something new is always waiting for you around the corner. I love you, Leos, and have a great September. Bye.